We were muted.
Awesome.
Awesome. Good job, everybody. It's only going to get better from here.
Look, we just started. It's fine.
It's been a while since I've done streaming.
Oh my god. Okay.
All right.
Let's get this train rolling here.
I'm Ben. Who are you?
I'm Allie.
Hey, everybody. We are here to talk about micro machines for some reason.
Yep.
And what is that reason?
You got some micro machines for Christmas from your brother, and then you went wild and bought a ton of micro machines, Star Trek micro machines.
Yes. Let us know if you're getting audio now. You should be. The little thing is audioing. Hopefully there is audio now. But yes, my brother Silas, who some of you know as Clyde, from All Wings Considered, for Christmas gave me all three of the big collections of Star Trek micro machines, which is pretty exciting because the second two of those are really hard to find. Mm-hmm. They were done in much more limited numbers, and so it was like a nearly complete set of the rarest Star Trek micro machines. And over the last few weeks, I've finished it out, and we're going to open up the boxes because we're not package collecting people. And eventually we're going to do like a display of all of them together. But we thought it would be cool to, do like a YouTube style unboxing and micro machines. Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll grab the furthest one away from you. That's the very first box. Ooh. So I don't know who out there is familiar with micro machines and who isn't. They started off as a line of tiny plastic cars from a company called Galoob in 1987, and they were supposed to be the competitor to Hot Wheels. They were trying to get into the tiny car market, and they wanted something more affordable than die-cast, and they came up with these tiny plastic cars. You would get a pack of like three of them together, and it was a whole thing. They were really popular. And in 1993, they launched a Micro Machines Space line, which included original spaceships, historic spaceships, and then a couple licensed lines, including Star Trek, Star Wars, which was not a big deal at the time, in 1993, Babylon 5, and then a couple later on. And as a teenager, preteen geek at the time, it was very, very exciting to see tiny Star Trek spaceships at Toys R Us. And I had the first couple sets, I think, but I did not have all these deeper ones. The way Micro Machines would market things is they would put out three like blister packs of something, and if they were a success, they would extend the line, and then the next year they would extend it again and again and again. So Star Trek ran from 93 to 98, and as you go along, the later issues are harder to find, but I think everybody at least remembers the first set because it was everywhere, and Star Trek was huge in 1993.
Am I supposed to be doing anything?
I don't know, like pose and...
I mean, am I just here to hold the spaceship?
No, I was going to ask you for like...
I don't have any memories of micro machines.
Well, that's okay.
You're moving our...
yeah, it's fine.
Our third camera.
Our camera can move wherever it wants. It's the magic of the future.
It just might be,
I actually have not had a... confirmation that we have audio yet, but I'm just gonna hope that we do. If you're watching on YouTube, let us know if you can hear us. But take a look at that one and tell us what your favorite ship from it. What is your favorite model in there?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness! Didn't I pick this already?
When I'm picking for real for live.
I like the shuttlecraft. That's always my favorite.
All right. Well, should we open this up?
Do I need to point that out? That it's hard to point.
It's that next generation shuttlecraft.
All right, I don't know how you want to open these.
Let's see. I think for these box ones, we have to open them on the side and they slide out. Whee! Oh, it's got like an old style Lego tray and stuff in there. Yes. I'll just throw the boxes over there.
Oh, God.
What?
The camera turned.
Oh.
We should have thought that tiny camera out a little bit better. Alright.
Alright. Well, let's look at the 90 spaceships that were in this box.
Am I holding them up here to do it?
Yeah, take them out and put them in front of the little camera.
Oh, you didn't give me instructions.
I don't know. Got a classic green Romulan warbird. I definitely had this one because I think it's probably still at my parents' house. Romulan warbird. Here is it the Reliant? I think it is the Reliant. It's the Reliant from Star Trek II. Woo. It's not television, it's Compellivision.
I mean,
Yeah, there's the Ferengi ship from Next Generation.
Tiny cameras can't focus on it.
Jared even gave me advice about focusing the tiny camera, and I didn't do it.
I mean, it kind of worked on the first two.
Yeah. Maybe. We're putting the tiny camera through a lot of work here. Also, we're just totally informally hanging out. If anybody out there wants to chat or say hi or ask about anything, do it!
There's this.
That is the Cardassian ship from Next Generation and Deep Space Nine.
Check out that underbelly.
I like the bright colors of this first wave. There's like yellows and greens and...
Oh, you know what? That one left a little bit of its paint behind.
That's fine. It's been in there for
melted
years.
To the plastic, yeah. So...
Romulan warbird.
Yeah, it's kind of sticky.
It must be the paint wings on the bottom.
Yeah. Oh God. This is okay.
Scout says, "What's a Spiner fem?" I have no idea. I saw that in chat the other day too, and I really don't know.
A Spiner fem?
Yes.
Is it?
I guess like female fans of Brent Spiner.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. But what a.
I think it's a made-up word that someone in chat did as a joke. I don't know. That's the classic Klingon the original series Klingon ship, the D7.
Uh-huh. You just moved the camera with your hand while I was... Just watch that little camera there.
Well, I'm not a professional camera person.
God. Okay.
Classic, the Bird of Prey from the movies and Next Generation. Okay. I was going to say they're all classic.
Technically, you're not wrong. Here is... Oh.
There's that cute little shuttle.
The tiny shuttle. It is really cute.
It is a good one.
I'll just stick him there in the corner. Here we have the worst ornament that we own.
It's Deep Space Nine.
I know, but it's... We have the Christmas ornament version of it, and it comes with different... We gotta get that away from you. It comes with different ships.
Tiny ships that hang
Tiny
from
ships,
yeah.
and they get lost a lot. And then show up 6 months later. Wait, why did that one have tape underneath? Mystery. Oh, these are... Some of them are taped in with, like, Scotch tape? For some reason? Okay. Here we have a cube.
Borg cube. And in fact, I still have my childhood Borg cube that I was using to play with the camera earlier, so...
Are these from the same set?
They are. You know, people have said that the and I guess you can see it. Maybe you can't. Yeah, you can see it here. The later Borg cubes changed their paint applications. I don't care so much about variations like that, but I guess you can see the early one is silver with pink, and then the later one is like black with silver.
Okay.
It's the runabout from Deep Space Nine.
Wait, I'm trying to get a good... I mean, at some point I'll stop caring about trying to get a good shot of each of them, but it's too early in the process to be that way.
This is... So originally you would buy these in packs of 3, and then they would kind of screw you over by them putting out this giant pack that has all the 3 packs and one extra one that you couldn't get elsewhere. But we are avoiding that by starting off with the giant packs. But anyway, that's the exclusive Enterprise A that came with this first set.
This one is being held in by an old paper clip.
Huh.
Ow. Whoever owned this before taped some of them down and also used a rusty wire to hold some of them. Alright.
the first version of the Enterprise D.
Okay.
What do people think about the Enterprise D? Because I remember feeling it seemed alien and like not my Enterprise, but I know lots of people were like, "Oh, that's what I grew up with. I love it." But it just always seemed so rounded, and I don't know, I grew up with the original Enterprise.
I mean, it's more oval than rounded.
Yeah.
The original Enterprise is round.
Yeah,
right?
but I mean, like the lines, it like has these like flowing.
I mean, I'm just going
It's
off
like
of
squat
this.
and I don't know.
Flowing and squat.
Flowing and squat.
All right. That one was not taped down in any way.
Good. Klingon, the Vorcha cruiser from Next Generation. I love the green.
Ooh. You have a baby blue one.
That is the Excelsior, and your eyes are better than mine. It says, does it say NCC or NX on it?
NCC.
So there's two different... early runs say NX and later ones say NCC. So that's an actual variant that's different looks for the ship. So we'll talk about that in a minute. And there's the classic Enterprise.
Should we try to put these back in their box?
No, I figured we'd
Okay.
get rid of the boxes because that way, like, this thing that's taking up half of our house can, like, compact into, like, the size of a Tupperware.
Get out of here, box.
If I were an incredibly rich person and I wanted to have, like, some super display, I would chase boxes.
No, I understand.
But
These boxes are very yellow, too.
yeah, they're kind of crummy, and I want to do, like, a display in, like, a shadow box or something.
I just didn't know if you were keeping, if you were really keeping them separate.
No, we're going to put them all together in one
Just
big display.
Smash them all together.
Yeah.
All right, we should have gotten a party bin for them. All right, am I pulling the next?
Yeah, do number 2.
That was in the order here?
Yeah.
All right. This is the limited edition collector's set 2.
And this is another gift from my brother Silas, and this one I think we did not have when we were kids, and it's kind of exciting to have these Micro Machines for the first time. You can see again they got everybody by having 3 exclusive ones for All Good Things as an extra that weren't available in individual sets. So if you wanted to get all the Star Trek Micro Machines, you had to buy this.
Do I even have that in frame? I can't tell. Whatever. Ooh, wait, what is this?
Stands.
Oh.
They usually have like a little bag of stands taped back there.
Watch me rip this box apart, everyone. Okay, there are some stands. We'll just stash those there. Do I need this box?
No, I don't think so.
Let me just... Ooh, there's a gold one in here.
Oh,
Spoiler alert.
Pick your favorite first.
Oh, I'm going to go with that other shuttlecraft. Is it the Galileo?
Okay, you just like all the shuttles.
I mean, I just like the shuttles. Do you want me to pick something else?
No, I want you to...
I like the Klingon ship.
If anything, I should like that you like squat round things.
This little ball ship... This little ball ship fell out, and that's pretty cute.
So
we'll start with that.
That's one of the exclusives in this set. That is Dr. Crusher's ship from All Good Things. Pasteur. The Pasteur.
There we go.
In the future where she's a Starfleet captain. For some reason.
Okay, let me get rid of that. Here they are all. All are. Without the plastic in front of them. Okay.
All right. Take these guys out of there.
You know what these have? These all have little tiny wires holding them in.
Okay.
This is like hell for me. Okay, let's go with this one because it fell out by itself.
There's this Stargazer. I have read online that the reason that this is yellow is because it's not the ship, it's the model in Picard's room, and I don't know if that's true or not.
On the box it looked like it was. I thought it was like shiny gold according to the box art, but. Fooled me.
That looks yellow in real life.
Yeah,
apparently.
it just looks like yellowed plastic. Okay. Pulling out the next guy. Here we go. Get ready.
Ooh, then another one from All Good Things. That's the future Klingon warbird, the Negvar, I think. Again, we see in the future. And these are cool because I didn't I don't know, it's neat to touch them for the first time.
Okay.
That's the All Good Things Enterprise with the extra nacelle. sausage section does not detach on that one.
The sausage section?
It's the sausage section. No, the round part of a starship at the top is the sausage section.
Oh, the saucer section.
Sausage section.
I think it said sausage.
I thought I said sausage too.
Okay. Alright. Didn't break that. That's good. Thought I did.
That is the Enterprise B, Sulu ship from Star Trek not Sulu ship, the ship from Star Trek Generations. And in fact, if we compare it to it's very similar to the Excelsior, but it has the larger. I don't know if that's even. It has the larger impulse engines, and then the hull down here at the side is like swoofier.
It's not a word.
Not a word.
You gotta fill the air while I unleash these.
Now, if you're watching this stream, you're probably wondering, when is All Wings Considered coming back? This week.
What?
After I get a haircut. They've got kind of a Chris Christopherson thing going here. Not even that, just very unshaven, and I've been hibernating.
This is like a parent on Christmas morning. That's my experience right now. Okay, here we go. Here we go.
Ooh, that's
a good one.
That is Station K7 from the Trouble with Tribbles, the space station that the Tribbles are from.
Wait. You keep moving that. And it keeps.
Well, the camera.
I know, but it's trying to focus, and then you move it, and then it stops focusing. Okay. No. We're just going to take that one away. We're just moving along to the next one.
All right.
Okay.
Do you want scissors?
No, because I feel like that won't... I don't think that'll help shorten the process at all. Here we go.
Ah, there's your favorite. That's the original series shuttle.
No, it won't focus on it. There we go. That's a cutie.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
There's Sisko's ship from the first episode of Deep Space Nine. The what is the name of the ship?
You're asking the wrong person.
It's written on there.
Oh.
Saratoga? Is it Saratoga?
Farragut?
Farragut. Okay. Oh, that's the ship Data's the captain of in one of those Next Generation two-parters.
Okay.
The Unification.
All right.
Boom.
Tumble.
It's the Defiant from Deep Space Nine.
How do I show this without my giant fingers being in the way?
Yeah, it doesn't matter. People are here to see your fingers.
I think people are here to see this tiny spaceship.
I don't think anyone's here at all.
We have 5. You know, we had 6 people watching, and now there's 5. So
Because your damn fingers.
somebody was like, you know what? This is boring, and I'm out. But thank you for trying. Oh my god, we're down to 4 now?
The meta commentary is killing it.
Oh my god. You know what? I don't care. Alright, here we go. Green.
The Romulan scout ship from Next Generation.
That's a good one.
Yeah, it's the phase the episode where Geordi and Ensign Rowe become invisible.
Oh, Ace is here.
Ace is here. Hello.
He said, yay, Defiant.
It is a cold, slushy day here in Rockville, Maryland.
Yeah. What are your thoughts? Do you think all the boxes will be like this?
No, I think just a couple.
Okay. You're just making that up.
Hello, Ace. I hope you're doing well.
Okay, here we go. Focus, camera.
Oh, that is the
Botany Bay.
Botany Bay from the Khan episode, Space Seed.
Camera doesn't want to focus on that one, so you'll just have to use your imaginations.
It didn't focus in the original series either. Just a blurry submarine-looking thing.
Okay.
I mean, we all grew up watching Star Trek on wooden televisions. And, I mean, not Scott, I guess. He has Hyper TV beamed right to his brain, but...
All right.
The Grissom from Star Trek 3.
Oh, God. Why are there so many?
Do you want to guess how many there are total?
No.
Okay.
But how many are there?
92!
I was going to guess 100, so...
Okay. I think it's 40-something base models, and then the rest are colorways, so like different metallic versions, which we don't have to pay that much. This is cool. This is one I always wanted as a kid and never had. It's the Starbase from the movies, or the 2+. Such a cool design.
I was trying to get ahead of the game with opening it, and I couldn't, so... Keep talking about that cool one.
Oh, okay. There it is again. Woo.
Wow. Oh, we're back up to 5 people watching.
Hooray! Hello, new viewer!
Okay. Read another one.
Gotta be almost done with this 16-pack. That's the Enterprise C from yesterday's Enterprise. Which, until a conversation with Leha like 2 weeks ago, I didn't realize had a double meaning. I just thought it was... Yeah, I'm an idiot. So, what's everybody out there doing today? Yeah, because it's yesterday's Enterprise. It's the Enterprise from the past, which is what I always figured it meant. But then it's also doing something yesterday, which is the plot of the episode. So,
There might be a problem with this one.
What's that one?
Well, the front of it just broke off.
Okay. Oh, you know what? It's not broken, though. That's intentional.
Oh. Well, got me.
It's the separating sausage section.
Joke's on me. Do I need to put it together?
It can go together. It can be apart. It's an updated Next Generation Enterprise where the sausage section separates on purpose. Neat.
Just trying to get it to focus. It doesn't seem to want to, so great. Thanks, little camera. Doing a great job.
Toss it away. Let's do another one. Yeah, these are nigh invulnerable for the most part. You think little plastic spaceships, but they're not very breakable.
Yeah, they're kind of bendy plastic too, so...
Yeah, which is unfortunate for Star Trek sometimes because the warp nacelles can be kind of wonky sometimes, but they survive well.
Here's this one.
That is Spock's shuttle from the motion picture.
Damn it, I want this to focus.
I don't think you're going to get that.
I mean, it was working half of the time. What's the point of having the tiny camera if it's not going to focus? Alright, I'm going to load some of these into this box.
That's smart.
Just because we're getting a little bit of a pile up here.
Scout is trying to learn Korean and beat Super Mario Bros. 3 and Secret Ops. Now, be honest with her. Are you learning Korean because you love MASH, or is that just what people learn today?
Is that just what the cool kids are up to? Learning Korean on a Saturday? Where am I?
I can put it over here.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Alright. That almost went flying. Alright.
Box 3?
Oh, lordy. These all have the same thing. I hate my life. Alright.
We don't have to do them.
No, I just... I should have looked
Oh, there's a girl who knows Korean.
Aha!
Ah.
Well, those stones fell on the floor. Oh, I didn't show these off before I took them out. You probably can't see them like this, but...
This is the third set that I think mostly only showed up in Europe. And as we will see, it's got some weird... it's when Voyager had come out, and it's got some odd ships that you would not expect. Let's take a look once she unwraps them, eventually.
Okay, well that one fell out. So
Hooray!
You can show that
another. What's your favorite from this one? Let me guess. The shuttle.
I am distraught at the little wires, so I don't know anymore.
Okay.
I like this purple thing.
I can't even see what it is.
Purple blue thing? I don't know.
Oh, that's a Jem'Hadar ship. Another one from our friend Jim Martin.
Well, I like the color.
Anyway, here's one of those little Voyager shuttles from the first season. And a bunch of these are based on Voyager and Deep Space Nine ships that happen to have been appearing in 1997 that no one remembers after that. You know, there's a bunch of Kazon ones and ones from like an Alien of the Week that no one remembers. And we'll see those in just a moment.
Okay.
That is the Bajoran fighter from that Circle 3-parter. Remember when that came out and the end of the first episode where instead of saying to be continued, to be concluded, said to be continued, it blew everybody's minds. It's kind of like the 300i in Star Citizen, but fatter.
Okay.
The Jem'Hadar warship. Nice and purple. Ah, these are cool. I never got to touch these before. I'm happy.
I don't know what this one is.
Oh, what is that? That is that's Cisco's ship, the ship from the beginning of Deep Space Nine, where his wife dies. There we go, focused. Just takes the right touch.
How rude. Alright.
The Enterprise E from the movies. And again, this was the one that was exclusive to this multi-pack, so the only way to get the Sovereign class Enterprise was this rare package. Yeah, Deep Space Nine, or Voyager totally goes through a soft relaunch after a couple seasons, and then you just never see the Kazon again. They were so dull. This is my favorite. This is my favorite Star Trek Micro Machine, and I've always wanted it, and now I have it. This is the little space dock, the tug you see in Star Trek 4 that's just flying around the space dock, and it's so cute.
Trying to get it to focus. Kind of. Whatever. Get it out of here.
I'm so cute.
I'm over you, space tug. Not really, you're cute.
Yeah, when they replaced Tess and kind of changed the focus of the show, suddenly you're facing the Borg instead of random aliens nobody knew about.
Does it work better to hold it up there?
That's the Maquis Raider from the Voyager pilot, which I watched 2 days ago when it was the 25th anniversary.
I feel like that works better. To use it on this webcam.
All right, well then to hell with you, little camera.
Get out of here, little camera. You suck.
You know what I'll do for the little camera?
Send it to hell.
It's just gonna look in here at the. No, it's not. It's gonna look in the bin.
It's like a...
You know what? I can actually turn off the little camera. So
Just get that little camera.
little camera was a bad
Get
idea.
out of here, little camera.
Yeah, we don't like you anymore.
No one likes you.
Bye, little camera.
All right. I don't hate you, little camera.
You feel bad about insulting the little camera, don't you?
I do feel bad about insulting the little
Poor
camera.
little guy. He was trying his best.
He was. It was just an unfortunate situation. Okay? Alright, here we go. Whoa, whoa. Things are falling. We got wires everywhere. Alright. I just have to figure out where I need to hold this.
That, I believe, is the Miradorn Raider on Deep Space Nine, which is a reused model. It was like the random alien ship of the month for years on Next Generation. It's it's whatever they needed a ship that nobody recognized. They kind of bolted some stuff onto this. But
Goodbye.
goodbye.
Next one. This one looks lewd.
I can't wait to see what it is.
Oh god, it looks like the eggplant emoji.
That is one of those.
What is that? This is like something that like...
Oh, Kazon.
There we go. Is it focusing? Kind of.
That's one of those Kazon ships from the early seasons of Voyager. No one remembers what it is. And there's like 3 of them somehow.
I don't love it. It's not my favorite.
I think this may be the Kazon carrier. There's like a Kazon warship, a Kazon shuttle, and a Kazon carrier. I think that might be the carrier.
Here comes a bulky boy.
Another random early Voyager ship, the Nissan or something. That no one remembers what it is.
I feel like now this upper camera is just shitting the bed. It's fine.
You can't say bed on a web stream.
Why are some of the wires much longer than others?
Well, the slave workers in China, hours vary.
Wow. Okay. Almost.
What's it gonna be? The Kazon Leah says he doesn't remember the Kazon having a carrier. It's one that shows up in one episode. But I think what they did was... It's Voyager herself.
Itself.
I believe what they did was they kind of came up with a Kazon ship designs at the very start of the series so they could do merchandise. Because the Ertl models for the show are the same set. Kazon torpedo shuttle, Kazon warship, Kazon carrier. And then they just never found a reason to use them in the show.
I just painted my nails and they're chipped already, and I noticed that because of our little webcam.
You're hating on the webcam again. Voyager's engines do move up and down, in case anybody's wondering.
Do they?
Yeah, they're on a hinge, so you can move those up.
That's cute.
Similar to how Voyager actually works. That was like a big deal back in the day that Voyager's engines moved.
Why is this so hard to figure out? Can you tell what that is?
That is the the box calls it a Cardassian Obsidian. It's the Keldor class Cardassian ship that shows up later in Deep Space Nine. And oddly, in one episode of Star Wars: The Clone Wars.
That's odd.
Well, I suppose there's probably very few professional quality spaceship CGI renderers, so people slip things in between productions.
Well, that one just flopped right out.
That's what she said. What is that, more Kazon?
I guess. It kind of looks like the other lewd one.
Yeah, I think that might be the regular Kazon, or maybe...
Look at these special effects. Like...
Ah! Yeah, more Kazon. The Kazon are so interesting. They want water. Guess what? My mom is texting me. Do you guys want to come over for football tomorrow?
Ooh.
Let us know in the comments whether we should go to my mom's house for football.
We should do it because we can see cats.
And there'll be free food.
And there'll be food, so... Bonus! Alright, here we have this little guy. Can you tell what that is?
I think it's more gaze on.
No, it's not good. I don't like it.
No, I don't like those early Voyager
Unless
designs.
Jim Martin designed it, and then I feel bad saying that I don't like it.
No, you can dislike stuff people we know design.
No.
I mean, we know basically all of the spaceship designers at this point.
This one looks like a weird man from the back. Like, it looks like a torso. A little torso. Doesn't it?
Oh, that's the Miradorn Raider. That's the Deep Space Nine random background ship. What a skinny little model this is. It does look like a man or like a chicken. Like a flattened chicken.
Yeah, you're right. Flattened chicken it is. Alright, last one from this box. It's not that exciting, so... Ooh. What is that?
That is one of those Gamma Quadrant ships from Kelstrom or something. One of those Gamma Quadrant ships that Deep Space Nine encounters once. I think it's from Starship Down. It's the one that Defiant is meeting with, and then the Dominion break things up.
All right.
Now, having those 3 16-packs gets you almost the entire collection of unique models, except for 4. So at the very end of the line, there are a couple of 3-packs that never got collected into the big collections, and we have had to get those individually. And we can show you them right here, because 2 of them came just the ship. Here we have Captain Sisko's Solar Sailor from the Deep Space Nine, where he and Jake build a wooden spaceship and fly it. And these are the ones that are true pain to get. You have to really stalk eBay. And second of the 4 super rare ones is this one, which is easier to get because I think people don't care so much. But it's the HMS Bounty from a pack of movie ones, and it looks just like the other. It looks just like the Generations one, except the wings move up and down. So, that is 2 of our 4 super rare ones, and the other 2 are here. Let me get the blister packs. Here we have 2 of the original blister packs, which we're going to open in a satisfying fashion. The first here is a one-off pack they did for Generations, which has the Enterprise B, the Enterprise D with a saucer section, and a different paint scheme for the Klingon Warbird. This one's really easy to find if you ever need one. But, wow, it has those things in it too. Oh, and it has tape over them. This one's even more annoying.
That one's all you, baby.
This one I can do it. So the 2 of these are extras. The Enterprise and the Enterprise B. Enterprise D and Enterprise B we already have, but we wanted to add this alternate paint scheme for the Klingon ship. Okay, I see why you are annoyed by this.
Oh, interesting. Do you need my help?
I do, because I can't see the little thing.
Ho, 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 ho. Let me see.
Oh, wait. Compel-O-Vision.
We're up to 9 people watching. We gotta keep them happy.
Wow.
Say some stuff.
Ooh.
Wow, you're not good at that.
No, I used to be good at this. It's been like a month since I've streamed anything, so.
I mean, it's good to just do this.
It's good to have practice before we do a real show.
Yeah.
Here we go. I got it out. The darker green, more detailed Klingon Warbird from Generations.
Whew, it was worth all the struggle.
Was. And these two are extra. We'll give them away. Anybody wants extras?
Giveaways.
Giveaways.
Why am I yelling?
I don't know.
What the hell's wrong with me?
But here is the truly rare one, which these go on eBay for $200 right now. I managed to, this is the set 16, which is the very last 3-pack. I managed to find one on one of those, like, you sell your stuff,
Like Poshmark?
yeah, one of those, like, app things.
For like toys?
Yeah, no, just random people
Just
getting
for
rid of junk.
crud? Okay.
So I managed to find one for just $50. But
What? Excuse me.
It's the hardest one to find.
Holy crap.
But down from 200.
Okay.
And
Wait,
anyway.
You just said 2,000.
No, he said 200. 200. Did he say 2,000?
You said 2,000.
Oh, no, $200. They're $200 in eBay. So I am going to open it. Although that doesn't seem to impact the value because they sell the individual models for like $80 each. But what we get is the Voyager shuttle that we already have, the array from Caretaker, and the Kazon shuttle. So they're not even ones you super want. But there.
Oh, we're back down to 8.
Ooh, up to 8. I thought we were at 5 before.
No, we were just at 9.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, those are the rarest too.
Okay. I've started pre-opening the next package.
Oh, and here the card is for this one's nice because you can see all the collections. So that's all the individual models as far as the different ship shapes, different models there are. Now, the way Micro Machines usually worked was they would put out a model and then they would amortize it by doing colorways. So you'd have a blue Dodge Viper, and then the next year they would do it in pink, and the next year they'd do it in green or whatever. That didn't happen so much with Star Trek because the Enterprise doesn't change colors so much, or does it? They figured out a way to do color variants and save on tooling, which was doing sets of metallic ships, which we're about to see. Allie has one right here.
I started pre-opening this one because I'm smart. These are Star Trek The Movies Collector Edition.
This is the pewter lineup of ships, and it came in 3 smaller set boxes of 8 ships each, and it's the ships you've already seen, but in pewter.
I want to point out this has a special limited edition collector's number on it.
Mm-hmm.
Number 39,122.
Nice. That was super big at the time. Playmates and Galoob were both really into those numbers.
Galoob sounds like an insulting name that you'd call somebody.
Get over here, Galoob!
You Galoob. Alright, well some of them have fallen out already, so let's just work with those first. Okay, here we go, guys.
There's the Reliant again.
Leho says we should have tagged the undoubtedly existing Micro Machines collector. I feel like they'd be offended by the way we're doing this somehow.
Yeah, everyone should be offended by the shoddiness of how we do things. No, actually, I have not found much of a Micro Machines community as I've looked into this stuff. Because I've become absolutely obsessed with Micro Machines the last few weeks, since Silas got me these.
That is confirmed.
And I've gotten some other sets to open in the future. Like do
you want to talk
James
about
Bond.
how your obsession starts? Like you get into something and then you start making spreadsheets of it?
I make a Google Doc with all my notes about a particular thing I'm interested in.
Like it's not just like a casual like, oh, I like this thing. It's like I'm gonna make a hardcore spreadsheet for several weeks before I start collecting.
Got a plan.
Sorry, I'm just getting all of these out.
No, that's cool.
Do you want to move that first one over to the...
Okay.
Oh,
Little silver.
Shoot. Did I break? No. Oh, another trickster. Another trickster that I thought I broke, but it's supposed to come apart.
Okay.
Spoiler alert. Again, I'm yelling. Why am I hollering?
You're very excited about Micro Machines.
God.
They're so cool.
I do like little tiny things like this. Okay. Here is this one. I broke it. Oh, wait. It's supposed to do that. Right?
It's a season of FX budget right there. Back in the day, in the original show, after it was done, Gene Roddenberry would tell people at conventions, oh, the Enterprise was designed so you could separate those two sections. It was never a thing in the original show. So for Next Generation, they paid all this money up front to have the special effects for the Enterprise separating from the drive section. And then they had to come up with reasons over and over again to use that footage. So they would always come up with reasons to have it separate.
Can we play a game after this?
Yeah, if you want to.
Are we set up to stream a game?
No, but we can figure it out.
I mean, we don't have to. All right. Here we go with this one.
You know, we could probably collect all the different color variations of that. It's like here's the original green. Whoosh.
I mean, the green is way better. It's just a good green.
But here's the Generations one. Whoosh.
That's like a military one.
And then here's the one with movable wings. So I wonder if there could ever be another color. I think there will be.
There's that. Okay.
There's that space duck I like so much, but in silver.
Looks like a mushroom.
Hello, Drizzips.
Dizzy Bits.
Dizzy Bits.
You said it so confidently, though.
Well, you gotta believe in yourself.
Alright, get that out of here.
Yes, Leha is exactly right. The saucer separation sounded so cool when it was like an idea, and then when you actually saw it done, it was just kind of like, oh, why is it doing this?
Have I gotten the hand down yet? Yes.
Yeah, you got it. There is the... is it the Enterprise B or is it the Excelsior?
It doesn't tell me, so I don't know.
Well, we can compare it to the other two to see.
I could just say, it's the B.
You're right, it is the B, because here you see I compare it to the Excelsior, and it does not have the larger engines. See? These chunks on the side.
I see.
So, it's the Enterprise B.
Thank you. This one looks like it's missing part of it, but it's not. I don't think.
that's Spock's shuttle again.
Oh. Looks different than the other one.
Well, I don't see the other one in the pile.
Well, that's fine. Let's just keep this moving.
Alright.
Shuffle that on out. This one's kind of got like a wavy saucer. Is that on purpose?
Probably.
Like the edges look wavy?
Oh, yeah, that's the A again.
Why am I so bad at this? There we go. Ooh. Okay.
They do the separation at least twice in the first season. Because there's some totally... Maybe when they go to the war planet, or where they're buying weapon supplies.
Here's this little guy.
Yeah.
Alright, that's all for that box.
Hooray!
Whew. What's our order? Are these last?
It doesn't matter. I mean, we could probably just show these off quicker people don't need to try to care about the different silver ones so much. If you don't want to open all those now.
It would save a little bit of time.
Okay, we'll just show them off.
It's not like we're pressed for time here.
That's true.
But also, I don't feel like peeling all of the things out. These are also sealed with tape on the sides. So.
No, because in 10100101, they start off at a starbase. That's how everybody gets off.
The scissors are not in here, are they?
No, someone took my scissors.
Well, actually, those are my scissors that I lent you, and thanks for blowing up my spot. I'm going to try to use this pen. This is the... Oh, wow. This is collector's number 184.
Ooh. Well, it has no value now.
Television Series 2 Collector's Edition. Are there 3 sets of these?
3 silvers, yeah.
3 silvers. Okay.
2 television series and 1 movie. Yes, Leah, go to the Wikipedia and let us know the other time in the first season that it separated.
Ow! Oh, I just cut my finger on the plastic.
Ooh, I'm sorry. You okay?
It's like a paper cut, but worse.
A plastic cut.
Ugh. Okay.
I was correct. Arsenal of Freedom was the other Saucer Separation episode in season 1. And of course, Best of Both Worlds.
Alright, I'm just gonna... Can I just hold these up like this?
Yeah, that's fine for
okay?
these. Yeah, they're just the silver versions of the ones we already have. And we'll open them up and play with them after the stream.
Do you want to talk about any of them specifically?
Not really. We already talked about the ships. So.
Screw you, silver ships. This one is collector's number 2611.
Yeah, notice that the collector's number are out of 1 million. So there's...
Well,
these are... By the way, I never got these when I was a kid, because who wants silver versions of your spaceships? The only reason...
Who wouldn't want silver versions of a spaceship? That's hella cool.
Alright.
I'm serious.
Leah says they can go out when we have company, like China.
Yes, these are our special spaceships for company
these
only.
Are incredibly cheap today. These like 8 and 16 packs of fancy silver ones are cheaper than anything else. So they were almost no money for 5 boxes of them.
Why is this like a special brown set?
There's the yeah. Show those.
What the hell? These are you can't even. They don't even show up.
They're brown. They're supposed to be bronze, but they really do look like chocolate bars.
Oh my god, they are chocolate. Hang on, this set is hella cool, and look, the colors are good. The packaging is good.
This is the set I have when I was a kid.
Uh-huh.
The reason I got it now is so we've seen all but one of those already. It's the Excelsior there, but it's NX instead of NCC.
Should we take it out?
Yeah, we can take it out. And the rest are all duplicates, so we only need the Excelsior out of this one.
This is like the winning box.
Yeah, I think that was the one pretty much everybody had. Because they put out the first couple sets, and then they put this out, and they put a couple more sets, and then they put out the big one, the first big one that had 16. And I remember, because everybody had that one kid whose parents bought them all the toys they wanted, and my one got the big set, and I had a little set. I remember that.
You had all the toys you wanted.
No, I wanted a lot of toys.
Well, your mom bought you a lot of toys.
My mom did buy me a lot of toys.
Like, you and your brothers have obscene amounts of toys that are still at your parents' house.
No, they've all been destroyed now to make room for my dad's burgeoning train setup.
Okay, I didn't know where that was going. Alright, which is the...
Yes, Scott is right. I was not allowed to have video games.
Which one is the one we want to
This
pull out?
one here.
Okay.
Let me see if I can...
Oh. Hey, some of those came loose.
Nice.
Why? Like, I don't understand. Why were only some wired in?
Oh, and here's the one that got melted in the other box.
Nice.
So, no need to find another one of those on eBay, as I've been plotting in my head.
PlayStation only came out when we were, like, in late high school, didn't it?
But I couldn't have a Nintendo or a Genesis or any of those.
I had a Genesis.
I had a 3DO, but I didn't tell my mom about it.
That's like how I went and bought a Marilyn Manson CD and didn't tell my mom about it, but yours is on a bigger level.
How is mine at a bigger level? You were summoning the devil.
You had a 3DO, you had a whole video game system your mom didn't know about.
I used it to play Super Wing Commander and nothing else.
That's pretty sneaky on your part.
Well, my grandmother bought it for us.
Yeah, you got the grandma card on that one.
So I mentioned earlier the Excelsior was originally released with NX, like it was in Star Trek 3, and then reissued with NCC. And the NCC is much more common. And if you go on eBay, you'll find people are selling the NX one for like $30. But I found I could get this set for a couple bucks, and I looked at like 50 of them on eBay until I found one that had an NX, and it was much cheaper.
I see Leo's asking what my favorite Star Trek is.
What is your favorite
What,
Star
like
Trek?
favorite show?
Yeah, favorite.
I mean, I feel like the one that I have the most watching experience with is probably The Next Generation.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you and I started watching together when we first started talking.
Yeah.
We would, like, text each other or call each other on the phone while we were watching The Next Generation. It was when we did not live in the same state.
Yeah.
I like all of them, I guess. They're all different in their own way. But I haven't seen, like, every episode of every season of Star Trek either, so.
To Netflix.
I mean, I like Deep Space Nine, too.
Yeah, you did like these. Have you seen every Discovery?
I've seen every Discovery. I liked Discovery. And I'm really looking forward to Picard.
Next week.
Your brother got your dad a bottle of the Picard wine for Christmas.
Yeah, we should get them to give that to us.
Oh, yeah. Tomorrow, when we're there for
Yes.
football.
Say, Mom, you have any Chateau Picard? No, the chance that my parents did not drink a bottle of wine that was at their house for several weeks is not likely.
Your parents have a lot of wine.
My parents like wine.
They drink a lot of wine.
Well, you know, we used to live in France, and there, when they needed wine, they had like a special bucket,
Like a
and they
special
would
rustic French wine bucket.
yes, and they would like take it to the winery, and they would fill up the bucket.
Well, that sounds baller as hell, and I want to do that. I want to live that life. I feel like if you took a wine bucket to someplace in Maryland, you would get something questionable back. Oh shoot, that had the stand. There's still the stands on it.
Yeah, I don't know. We have more stands than we have spaceships, I think.
Oh yeah, I guess we're not going to specifically need the stands.
Yeah, because I was thinking of putting them differently than... The stands are kind of ugly.
Let's crinkle these as much as we can into the microphone.
This is called ASMR. It's very big these days.
You have to tap on the thing with your nails.
Oh, okay. I don't have nails like that.
I think your nails are longer than mine.
Oh.
Mine are short right now. I love all of these greens together.
Yeah, it makes for a nice, colorful pile.
Like, the greens are at a good pop.
There's a silver Borg ship. Silver UI 700. Okay, the pods on this silver one are nice and easy. Here's the Romulan ship in silver.
I like that silver version of the Romulan ship. Although it's got like a weird swirly in the back.
They weren't good at making things.
I mean, this one looks like, yeah, this one's not that well made. Is it missing a piece?
No, that's the whole thing.
Huh. Sad.
Got a silver, silver stargazer there. Couldn't get it in gold, but got it in silver.
Did you get it in brown?
I don't know which ones are in brown, actually. There are fewer chocolates than there are any of the other colors.
This one just has the stands loose inside. What could you get with these micro points?
I don't think you can get anything with those micro points, but...
You just collect the UPCs for nothing?
Maybe. I know they had stuff like you could get like a little golden Corvette or something. I think maybe they weren't that relevant for Star Trek.
Okay.
Micro Machines also typically had play sets and tiny little people, but since another company called Playmates had the license to do those for Star Trek, the Micro Machines Star Trek collection ends up just being ships, which is a little bit more prestigious looking than the million versions of Luke Skywalker you have to collect if you want to get every Star Wars. There's a Cardassian ship. Yeah, the silver ones are kind of sticky. You can still kind of feel the silver goo that was sprayed over them. Leha says he didn't know they made Chateau Picard. It's new this year, and it's actually a French winery. So it's like authentic French wine, and it's stupidly expensive, and they sell it on internet.
And your dad probably will never drink it or look at it again.
Yeah, my dad won't ever think about it again.
Are we just like talking shit about your parents on this stream?
No, we're just telling people that they're alcoholics who... Okay, never mind.
Wow. They're not alcoholics.
They're not alcoholics.
They just like wine.
Just boomers.
Well.
That's a lot of tiny spaceships.
I mean, should we show these off a little bit more?
Yeah, show off the brown ones.
It's really hard to get them in the... There, you can kind of see the brown. They're really...
Should we take a brown one out so people can see?
They're just so unpleasant looking. Like, why is this one all matte and these are all shiny? These aren't archival. Something happened to that one.
Archival?
It's not made out of archival material.
Oh, okay.
Why are there so many damn pieces of tape
Silver DS59.
holding this box together? If you want to add these little guys to your pile, when
Yeah,
you
I'll add those.
and that's wait, where did that come from?
That's the one we started with.
No, that's the one we started with.
Oh, then it's...
And I already put the other one in that. Maybe this came out of. There's a third one somehow.
Well, put them both over there.
I didn't know if you wanted the childhood one mixed in.
Yeah,
You're like, oh,
they all wind up the
my
same.
tender childhood memory ship doesn't matter anymore. Just throw it with the rest.
It's not a tender childhood memory ship. It's one of those things that kind of followed me around. Where I was like, well, I've lost all the ones I really like, but you can't lose this solid cube, and you don't feel right getting rid of it.
Leehouse said at least you're not chasing after the CCG.
Someday, man.
There was a point where you were doing, or was that the Star Wars one?
I did the Star Wars, the regular cards.
Tiny ship game.
Oh, yeah.
Where we were like buying the ships.
Right.
We put an end to that.
Yeah.
There's been a bunch of stuff like that we started to collect, and then we're like, no.
Yeah, it kind of goes back and forth. But this is nice because it's a complete collection. They're not likely ever to make any more Star Trek Micro Machines. We can make a nice display with everything and feel satisfied.
Okay.
And also it's Silas's fault for
introducing them?
Yeah, for getting us the center of the collection we had to finish.
Here, I'm showing off the brown ones in their packaging.
Nice. Again, they're supposed to be bronze, but
see, this one is like mattified and the rest are shiny.
Weird. It does look like a chocolate bar.
Mm-hmm. This one says includes 5 USS Enterprise ships.
It's all Enterprise brown ones.
All Enterprise all the time.
Yeah, I think the brown ones are divided into Enterprises and then enemy ships. Whatever enemy means in the context of Star Trek. Tiny silver Ferengi ship, that's a cool thing to have. I just got 2 more to undo here and then...
What?
I don't know. We had a really good sandwich for lunch.
I have to be honest. I didn't love the sandwich.
Okay.
Just not my favorite combination of things.
Ham and bread?
I just wasn't feeling the ham.
Okay.
And the baguette didn't stay warm.
Okay.
Like, I heated it briefly. I didn't want to toast it.
No.
I wanted to warm it, and I just think there was too much baguette going on for me.
Well, we'll get another baguette and we'll try again.
It wasn't my favorite. I don't know.
I thought it was very good.
Thank you. I think that the problem was we watched a video where the Bon Appetit people were talking about their favorite sandwiches. You just pressed something on the keyboard and made something happen.
Oh, no.
Oh, God, the tiny camera.
Tiny camera came back. Ah, the tiny camera that could. I don't even know where it is now.
It must be pointing up at the light.
Okay.
The studio light.
Oh, yeah. Here it is.
It's going rogue.
Hello, tiny camera. Whoa! Dude.
What? That's crazy.
All right.
Okay. That's enough of that wildness. What were we talking about? Oh, anyways, we watched the video where they made their favorite sandwiches, and they all were like had like delicious toppings, and then like the one that we decided to make was the one that was just a baguette with butter and ham, and that didn't seem appealing to me this morning. I don't know.
Okay.
That's my explanation.
Well, you won a contest. Tell them about your contest.
No.
Okay. Not going to hear about the
Don't
contest.
need it. Well, so I've been diligently working on exploring the world of linoleum cutting since before the holidays. I started over the summer, and it's basically where you just take like a rubber. It's almost like you're cutting a rubber stamp.
Yeah, like a
that's
rubber.
what it is. Anyway, so I've been doing like weekly challenges on Instagram with Speedball, which is a company that makes printing supplies, like printing ink and stuff like that. And I won for last week's challenge.
That's good.
Yeah. So I won some free printing ink.
That's cool.
Very exciting.
It's exciting.
It is.
All right. Well, with that, I guess we're gonna sign off.
This is the worst stream.
Yeah, it hasn't worked.
Why
well.
was it so bad?
I think it's your fault.
Oh my god, really?
No, I don't think that.
Wow.
All right. We will see you guys later. We have a far more professional quality, all wings considered, on Thursday. Don't eat any brown spaceships. Bye.
Bye.